So we are joined in the studio at the moment with Tony Cox. We're going to be talking and updating you all about the 9th Sheppey Darts Classic right here at the Monday Night Community Show. Welcome along to the show, Tony. Great to have you back here at BRFM.
Thank you very much, Daniel. It's great to be back.
So how have things been going since we last spoke, Darts Classic-wise?
Unfortunately, we've had a problem with sponsorship this year, and the entries are well down. I think the thing is that there's not as much money about now as there was earlier, so we've had one or two of our major sponsors pull out. But hopefully we're still going to pull some in, and everything's still going to go ahead as planned.
Tony, I was just wondering if you could just let our listeners know a little bit about the Darts Classic and yourself.
Well, I've played darts on the island now for 50 years, and I now run the league, have done for about 20. The Darts Classic itself has been running for, this year will be the 9th year. So it brings an awful lot of people on the island, from as far away as Scotland and Wales and Ireland. We don't want to lose it now, so let's hope we can keep everything running as it will do this year anyway, and once again next year for our 10th year.
You told us about it being the 9th Darts Classic, but how did it all start?
Well, it all started off when we decided that we'd hold a competition, and we'd had Lionel Sams, a pro player, down, and he gave us an exhibition. His wife came with him and suggested that we might turn around and make it bigger and have a large prize fund along with points for the pro players. We managed it in the end with a lot of help from her, and then the Sheppey Darts Classic was born, and it's gone from strength to strength every year.
How is the Darts Classic funded, Tony?
This has always been the problem. It's mostly funded with sponsorship from local firms and raffles, which most of the raffles we try to put the money into local charities. This year we're covering Parkinson's disease, as we've got a new place opened at Queenborough for them, and they have a place over at Sittingbourne. And we're also covering breast cancer, which we usually cover. The sponsorship, as I say, comes from local firms, and without the local firms doing it, then it would all fall flat. And this year we do have a problem because of the current situation, financial situation. We have had several of the major sponsors pull out. So what I would like to say, if any company out there or anybody out there has any way that we can raise sponsorship to help out with this classic, then would you please contact me, Tony, on 01795 875263, or Cox, atcox@aol.com. Anything you can do would be well appreciated.
Tony, when is the event, and what is the format for both days?
Well, we're very close now because we're only 2 weeks away. It's the 4th and the 5th of June. And on the Saturday we play a pairs, which can be ladies and men, 2 ladies, 2 men, any way you want to play it. We play a youth tournament and a ladies tournament. Now this year we're lucky enough to have the ladies tournament and the youth tournament sponsored.
So Tony, if you are a local player, how can you enter the competition?
Well, there's several ways of entering. You can either email me or telephone me on the numbers which were given earlier, and we'll give them out again later. Or you can download an entry form either from Darts World, or you can download an entry form from www.sheppeydarts.com. That way you can enter straight away. But if you're going to be late entering, give me a call first.
Tony, if you do enter as a darts player, are there any prizes?
Yes, certainly. On the Sunday, which is the main event, then we offer around about £7,000 as a prize fund, starting off with £2,000 for the winner, £1,000 for the runner-up, and then two 250s and downward. We also give £50 to the furthest Sheppey darts player and £50 to the furthest lady darts player.
Tony, I know as well as many local players entering the competition, many players come from a lot further afield.
Yeah, we're very lucky. We've always had players from away, such as Ireland and Wales. We've even had them from France and Belgium, apart from all over England, and of course many locals, and from Sittingbourne and Swale area. Medway area is a big constituency as well, so we get quite a few from Medway.
Tony, if someone is listening at home and would like to play darts, are there any local clubs that they can join?
Yeah, there's plenty of clubs and pubs that all want players. Now, even for the youth, if they can't get out, the local youth club, Sheerness Youth Club, they got quite a strong following down there as well. So there's no excuse if you're too young to play. Any other time, you know, there are your local pub. Most of them have dart teams locally, and be pleased to see you.
Tony, before you go, I was wondering if you could do a sort of a little roundup and refresh our listeners when the Darts Classic is on, and any of those useful contact details.
Yes, once again, the Darts Classic is the 4th and 5th of June. On the 4th, we have the pairs competition, the ladies competition, and the youth competition. On the Sunday is the main event, and that's when we hold the big competition with the £7,000 prize fund. If anybody wishes to play in the competition, or anybody wishes to join a pub or club, all the same number, including if you would like to help sponsorship, you can telephone me on 01795 875263, or you can call me on email at atcox@aol.com. Always download entry forms from www.sheppeydarts.com.
Tony, as always, I'd like to thank you very much for coming along and keeping us up to date with the Darts Classic.
Thank you very much, Daniel. Thank you for the opportunity to do so.
And Tony, I shall see you down at the Darts Classic when we catch up with some of those players.
Oh, that's right, yes, because once again, you'll be with us and recording interviews on the day.
That's Tony Cox telling us all about the 9th Sheppey Darts Classic right here at the Monday Night Community Show this evening.